Originally, I was going to start this video with a long and dramatic speech about how I came up with this great idea, but then I'd taken so long to draw anything that the SMP had died before I'd even finished the first design. But don't worry guys, I would still make the video anyway because I have perseverance or something like that. But anyway, you can forget all of that now because literally a couple of days ago Wilbur went live on the SMP again, so I guess it wasn't dead after all, and my video topic is relevant again. Brilliant. If you have no idea what the Origins Smp is, basically it's a couple of the people from the Dream Smp, but they're just playing Minecraft on a server where there's a mod installed that gives them kind of mutant superpowers. And when I saw this, I thought to myself, oh, I quite like drawing Minecraft YouTubers, and I like drawing cool creature designs, so I can make a video where I make designs for them. This series is going to be split into 3 parts, so if you enjoy this, make sure to subscribe and like the video so that I know that, you know, it's worth making another part. Anyway, let's get into the designs for this video. So the first person that I decided to draw was Jack Manifold. There's no real reason for this other than the fact that I just like Jack Manifold and I find him funny. So there you go, I guess. Yeah. Jack Manifold is the blazeborn, which basically, I mean, I guess he's like a blaze, kind of self-explanatory. So, you know, I wanted to reflect those kind of fire-related motifs in his design, because, you know, kind of his whole thing. For his outfit especially, I really wanted to make it, you know, like, fit with the, you know, kind of blaze thing. I gave him mostly, like, red and brown tones, you know, warm stuff to fit with the fire. I kind of thought about what, you know, materials would be fireproof. I gave him like a cape thing, a cloak thing, which I guess is made of leather. I don't know if that's fire like resistant or not, but there you go. The rest of his outfit, dunno. I don't know. Look, I just did something that looked cool. I also gave him armor. I gave him some netherite because, you know, that kind of ties to the nether theme. I don't care if he doesn't have netherite in the game. It doesn't matter. He's got netherite in my design. But I also added kind of like a gold flare to the armor. Because I thought, you know, normal netherite's a bit boring. It's kind of just, you know, kind of burnt metal. So I wanted to incorporate some of the gold design idea. I don't know if I made it a bit too busy. But I still think it looks cool, so, you know, it's fine. I remember back when the Nether update was, like, announced, or it was just coming out, I saw a lot of people suggesting that they add, like, a kind of design flair to the netherite, because, you know, it's a bit boring. You know, I saw people, like, incorporate the diamond, and then the gold, because, you know, you gotta make netherite with gold, and I thought that was pretty cool. So I wanted to do that here just to make things look a bit more interesting, I guess. Also, another thing I did is you'll probably know, Jack Manifold has these iconic kind of like 3D glasses that he's usually drawn wearing. I think they're glasses. I think he said they're glasses. I don't know. I thought, oh, they're his eyes. But decided to swap those out for some goggles, like some protective goggles. I don't know. Why does he need them when he's made of fire? Kind of. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, but I thought it made more sense than the 3D glasses, which were literally just there. I thought they looked cool anyway. I like goggles. I think they look cool. Apart from that, I also gave him some gloves. Just thought they looked cool. You know, if his hands probably like really hot because his core temperature's hot because he's a blaze kind of guy. So you know, gotta stop him burning other people by accident. Got some gloves, so you know, if he just wants to like tap someone on the shoulder, he's not gonna like set them on fire by accident. Also, you will have seen in the speed paint, I did originally draw some like other like sketches, but then I scrapped them because I realized this was taking me way too long already, and I just needed to get this. I just needed to do the designs. It's kind of annoying me that they're still there in the speed paint, but you can see them and then they disappear, so it's fine. Just don't worry about that. So yeah, anyway, that's pretty much it for his design. I don't really know what else to say about it. So I gave him like some blaze rods and like some lava in a bottle. I don't know, maybe he drinks it instead of water because water hurts him. You know, gotta stay hydrated. Don't try that at home. I don't think drinking lava is very good for you. But anyway, yeah, here's the finished product. I hope you like it. Let's move on to the next person. Okay, so the second person that I decided to draw was Wilbur Soot. Wilbur Soot is the Phantom. I guess that's based on the mob that's also called the Phantom, or I guess just a ghost. As far as I'm aware, he doesn't actually share very many characteristics with the actual mob, apart from they both burn in the sunlight. I mean, as far as I know, I don't think phantoms go invisible, but honestly, I probably wouldn't even notice if they did. I mean, they kind of just appeared one day. I stopped playing Minecraft for a couple of years, and then I came back, and there were just suddenly these ugly blue things flying around. And I don't really know what happened there, but I kind of forget they exist sometimes. Anyway, that's past the point. Realistically, at this point, I could have just drawn Ghostbur again. But I wanted to try and make things a bit more interesting than that and actually incorporate the phantom thing, because you know, he has the little phantom membrane as the icon for the phantom mutation thing, so I guess he is supposed to be partially based on it. So that's kind of what I went with for his design. I made his skin blue, and I mean, I already did that for Ghostbur. I guess phantoms are they're kind of blue, but I guess I made him a slightly darker blue. And I also tried to add green in some parts, or a greeny kind of blue, because, you know, I think the phantoms have green eyes. Another trait of the phantom, the mutation, not the mob, is that Wilbur has like transparent skin. And I could have just made him like totally transparent, but instead I decided to make him like transparent only in some places. So I made his bones, or his like hand bones, show through. For his outfit, I gave him this cool cloak. I don't really know what's going on with it, but I thought it looked cool to have one of his hands obscured by like the long sleeve. I just thought that was quite cool, having a kind of asymmetrical design. I was also going to give him kind of like some spiky like bat wing things, and kind of like how the phantom has wings. I don't know, but I decided against that in the end. I don't remember why actually. I think I just couldn't be bothered to draw it. It just won't go well. But I don't think it was really necessary in the end, because I think the cloak, you know, it's got that kind of spiky batwing kind of design to it, so I think that's enough to add that element of the phantom in. I actually struggled quite a lot with the colour palette for Wilbur's design. I knew I wanted to go mainly with blue and green, but other than that, I was kind of struggling a lot with the clothes especially. I'm not sure if I'm totally happy with what I settled on, but you know, I'm pleased enough with it. I added a lot of bandages to his design because he's undead. Kind of makes sense, I guess. But not that I don't just add bandages to every design anyway. I'm trying to stop doing that. It's a bit of a problem. I just like how they look for some reason, but it at least makes sense on Wilbur's design, okay, so leave me alone. I gave him a little skull charm on that ribbon. I don't know what. Well, I guess it's supposed to be a phantom skull. That's cool, I guess. Wilbur seems to have also lost a shoe at some point. I'm sorry about that, but I don't know. It adds to the kind of asymmetrical feeling, I guess. So my thought process with that was, Wilbur, because he can go invisible, he kind of a bit of a prankster, I suppose. When I watched his streams on the SMP, well, like 2 streams, I thought that, you know, being a bit asymmetrical shows that he's a bit unruly, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to explain why I gave him that cloak, I guess. I just thought it looked cool at the end of the day. Hopefully you agree with me. It's not very practical, but who cares? When you're a ghost, you don't have to care anymore, because you're dead. That's my thought process. Anyway, here's the finished product. I hope you like it. Let's move on to the final design of the video. Okay, so the final design for this video is Tommyinnit, and Tommyinnit is the avian. So for his design, I wanted to make sure I distinguished him from Filza, because otherwise he would kind of just end up looking like a downgraded version of him, since they are both kind of bird-like, except Tommy's just worse because he can't fly. I've seen a lot of people compare the avian ability to a chicken especially, which I think is a fair comparison, but what I thought of when I was designing Tommy was actually a Pokemon. It's kind of like a dinosaur bird thing, like a parrot. I'll put a picture on the screen, I don't remember its name. But then I realized, oh wait, Pokemon are based on real creatures, so I ended up basing Tommy's design mostly on like one of them dinosaurs that has the feathers. I like dinosaurs, so I thought that it would fit quite well with Tommy in general. So instead of giving him like full wings, I instead gave him like, well, they're still technically wings, but instead of being on his back, they're like on his arms, kind of like a bat or a sugar glider, except with feathers. Well, like the dinosaurs that I was describing. Anyway, yeah. And he could use those wings to slow fall or glide or whatever. This also banks on the fact that he is much lighter than a normal human, because I don't think those feathers are gonna do anything. If you were like a normal human's weight, you'd have to be way lighter. I also incorporated the dinosaur inspiration in that I gave him kind of like claw hands in a way, and I also gave him a tail that's like a raptor tail. I don't know really what dinosaurs' tails look like, but that's what I thought it might look like. I've also seen a lot of artists do this like wing ear thing, so instead of having normal ears they have wings, and I decided to add that to Tommy's design. No real reason other than I just like how it looks. I think it looks pretty cool, and I guess it fits with the theme. So the avian is actually bound to veganism, or more like vegetarianism. I'm pretty sure they can drink milk. I'm not sure though, so don't quote me on that. And I don't think that that's the case for the dinosaurs that I took inspiration from. They have pretty sharp teeth, some of them, so I'd expected they probably eat meat. And I wanted to incorporate the teeth on Tommy, but I kind of tried to make them look a bit more rounded, so that, you know, maybe, I don't know, he's not carnivorous. Maybe he wants to be, but he can't eat meat. So moving on to Tommy's clothing, I kept it pretty similar to what I would originally draw him in. The iconic like red and white t-shirt, and also I've seen a lot of people do the like neck, what's it called, like a scarf. I'm not sure what it's actually called, but I've seen some people draw him with one of those, and I thought it fit very well with him. I also gave him a sword. I don't know, I just feel like kind of adventurous archetype like hero fits with him very well. Even if this isn't on the Dream Smp, I think it still fits. I originally also tried making the scarf thing green, but I found there was too many colors when I did that, so I changed it to blue so that it would fit with his eye color, and I think I'm pretty happy with that in the end. I think it looks pretty good with the red and the blue. I also gave him shorts. I would probably draw him in shorts anyway, but I guess it gives him more maneuverability, and also if he was going to be gliding or slow falling or whatever you call it, he would need to have like the feathers on his legs as well, you know, exposed instead of covered by trousers. And I did consider giving him like bird or raptor feet, but then I decided instead to draw some trainers. I don't know, they have cool wings on them. I think it looks pretty neat. Good for running fast and stuff like that, because that's what the avian does, I suppose. I gave him a lot of bandages again, which, yes, I acknowledge, like in the Wilbur section, I do have a problem. I add them to every design and I should stop. But I do have a reason again, because, you know, he's quite, you know, fast, running around, energetic, so, you know, you're gonna get hurt sometimes, so okay, makes sense, yes. Makes sense. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the last design. I'm pretty happy with it. I don't know, I quite like all the designs, but if I had to pick a favourite, I might choose this one, because I just quite like it, you know? I just think that I really like dinosaurs, and, well, birds are descended from dinosaurs, so that makes sense. If you have a favourite, you can leave it in the comments if you want. Is this a thing that YouTubers do? I don't know. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll make a part 2, maybe, one day. You'll have to wait and find out. Anyway, yeah, goodbye. You can leave now, bye.